What's up, everyone? How's it going? Uh, it's me again, um, making another vlog. I know the angle is kind of weird. Well, I'll get to that. Just bear with me. I got some notes I want to talk about. Anyway, how's it going? It's been about a month since I've updated you. And yeah, I'm back. I'm in CB. Moved back to CB, Council Bluffs, my hometown. I'm living with Jake right now. I've been back for about a month. Moved from North Dakota, made it here. The drive was I did the drive. It was like 14 hours or whatever. I did it all in one go. Uh, the thing is though, is like the night before I couldn't sleep because my sleep schedule was all like messed up anyway. Two, I was kind of excited because the next day I was leaving. So the plan was to like get up at 6 in the morning and leave, but couldn't sleep, so I just like basically stayed up all night and left at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning, and then drove 14 hours. Not the smartest thing to do, but made it here. And yeah, and apparently my car is unregistered. I didn't know that. I got pulled over for having one license plate. I thought you only had to have the back license plate, but in North Dakota you have to have two. I got pulled over for having one license plate, and he said, "Oh yeah, by the way, your card's unregistered." But he saw all the shit in my van. And I'm like, yeah, I'm heading back and moving back home. And he's like, all right, just, as soon as you get there, register your car. I'm like, will do. So that was cool. He was a nice guy. Haven't registered my van, but I also haven't been driving it. So it's sitting in Jake's driveway, just still full of stuff, which I'll also get to, the reason for that. Anyway, back in CB. It's good to be back. See everybody. Been hanging out with Ryan and, seeing Matt and Nick and Jake, of course. We've been cleaning Jake's house. When I got here, we all used the shower in his dad's room because that's like the main shower. It's a nice shower. The water pressure is good, and it's like like a box, like a stall kind of, not like a tub with a shower. It's a pretty nice stand-up shower. But yeah, it was like really dirty, like gross, moldy dirt everywhere. So like I cleaned the entire bathroom for like 2 hours, like really, really well. And then Jake's like, well, it's like we need to clean the rest of the house too. So we started cleaning. We started this long like project, which is still going. I mean, it's not like, some days we don't clean at all, and other days we clean a lot. But we're cleaning the whole house. We started in the bathroom, we did his room, we did the office, did the other bathroom, we did the living room, which is where I'm sitting in right now, did the kitchen, and now we're starting on the basement. The basement was like full of computer parts because he's disassembling computers down there and like breaking them up and trying to get the gold out of them and stuff. It was really dirty down there. Got to clean out his car, maybe even the garage. But yeah, so we've had this big cleaning project. It's been going pretty well though. We've gotten rid of a lot of junk and cleaned a lot. I don't think it's been cleaned in like 5 or 10 years or something. But yeah, so that's been the bulk of what we've been doing besides hanging out. Jake's still, well, he's in better shape to buy the gym. He was thinking about buying the gym he works at. He's probably going to do that. He's trying to get, he's talking to people about businesses, Small Business Association, to get a loan. Probably going to buy the gym, and I may or may not help him with that. Like, I think he might want me to take over, like, doing the books, like as far as like paying people or whatever, or some kind of secretarial position. He might want me to help with that, which is cool. I'm down for that. He's been playing a lot of Black Ops 3 because I have Black Ops 3 on my computer, and since I don't really have a place to stay right now, I'm kind of like my clothes are in his room, his old room. He sleeps downstairs in that bedroom. I'm sleeping in his old like childhood room in his bed with like a bag of clothes, and my computer is out in the living room. He has a big like 55-inch TV that he's mounted on the wall, which is why I'm looking up to look at the time to make sure I don't go over. And then, but the camera doesn't reach up there, so I have to put the camera on this little pedestal, which is why it's at a weird angle. But it's cool, having my computer hooked up to a big TV is pretty awesome. We've been playing games. He's been playing a lot of Black Ops 3. And then I play my games for my project when he's at work and other things. So the plan is that once we get the basement cleaned up and cleared out, I'm gonna section off a little piece of that to be my area, and like I'll throw my bed down there and stuff and all that jazz. So, but for now, basically living in his room and just chilling in the living room. Uh, what else have we been doing? Oh, we've been going to every Wednesday night. We've been going to local trivia night at one of the bars. It's like free, it's free to enter. You can win like a six. They have like a raffle for like a 6-pack. It's pretty fun. Except we haven't won yet. We do one. We used to not like we were doing okay. We were getting like middle of the pack, but a couple of weeks ago we got last. It was terrible. We sucked. We sucked hard. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The questions are pretty good. Been going to some comedy, lots of comedy shows because Ryan, he does stand up, so he invites us to comedy shows. We go see him and other people. Ryan wants me to try and do stand up, so I might do that. I might try to write some things and go to an open mic. We'll see. That's pretty much it. Cooking, or not cooking, cleaning, hanging out. We got to start cooking. Like, we got to start cooking at home. We got to start making chicken salad sandwiches and chicken soup in the crock pot because I've gained so much weight. I know I've talked about this before, but man, I've gained so much weight. I can feel it everywhere now. Like, I can feel the weight. Like, my pants are getting tighter, and it's so bad. I started the couple for 2 days. I've been running. I worked out. I know it's only 2 days in a row, but you got to start somewhere. But I finally started to try to work out again. I run this little 2-mile course that's basically just down the driveway and around up by AL, my old high school, and back to the house. I've been doing that in the morning. Hopefully, it'll probably last about a month before I stop doing it, but we'll see. Gotta lose some weight somehow. And trying to cut out sugar. It's in everything, but cutting out soda and desserts for now. So. What else? Oh, we might do something. We might go see Joe, our friend Joe, for the 4th. We don't know yet. We gotta see if that'll work out. We're gonna do RAGBRAI at the end of July. For those that don't know what RAGBRAI is, it's a big bike ride across Iowa. You start at one end of Iowa on the one river, and you ride all the way across Iowa and to the other end, to the other river on the other side of the border, the east-west borders. And I forget when it started, but I mean I knew about it growing. I knew about it all through my childhood and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty old, and lots of bike enthusiasts know it. It's pretty famous nationally and stuff. But yeah, you just go, and lots of people go for different reasons. Some try to go and be the first, or to do the best. Lots of people just go to ride, hang out, and chill and drink a bunch of beer. Like, they go for 1 day or 2 days, and they hang out and party, and then they come back. Usually people have like an RV follow them, so like if you get injured or something happens, you can get in the RV. So there's big RAGBRAI groups. Just coincidentally, Jake has it's in the last week of July, and coincidentally Jake has that week off of work, and he's done like the first couple days before, and so he wants to do it again, and he has that week off. So I'm like, well, if we do it, let's try and do the whole thing. So he's down for that. So he's got a nice bike, and our friend Matt McCoy is moving and getting ready to move and stuff. So he's brought some stuff over to store while he does that. One of them is a bike, a nice bike that I'm gonna ride on RAGBRAI. So we'll be doing that at the end of July. That should be awesome. I'm going to visit my dad finally. He bought me some tickets. I'm going from July 12th to July 20th. I'll be in Magnolia, Mississippi, hanging out with my dad and brother, and trying not to eat too much really good but bad for you Southern food and sweet tea. I'm sure I'll give in, though. Biscuits and gravy and sweet tea is just too good. Pass up. Homemade, because I'm sure my grandma will be making it. It's good stuff. So, doing that, 12th to 20th, coming back. Then my friend Ryan is having a birthday / anniversary karaoke thing. He had a karaoke thing last month, or a couple weeks ago. It's pretty awesome. I lived in Korea. I did noraebang a lot. So I loved it. I did some Eminem. I did Bohemian Rhapsody. I did some Disney. People were loving the Disney. I did like 2 Disney songs. And there was lots of good people there. Had excellent song choices. I got to up my game for next time. I want to do Hook by Blues Traveler. I want to do some Michael Bublé. There's a girl named Allie there that she had to have been in a band or something, or had singing lessons, because she killed it. She had an awesome voice. She did some Erykah Badu and like nailed it. It was super soulful, really great. Man, she's awesome. Hopefully see her again at the next karaoke. And then the last thing is Steam Summer Sale. Just started, so I've been trying to get some the last few games I need for my project. I only need about 6 games, I think. I've been kind of going through and getting rid of a bunch of stuff. The other day, I just took down like all my games and turned them into GameStop. I got $67 credit because they were only going to give me like 30 cash. But they wouldn't take like old. They don't. I guess I didn't realize this, but man, like they don't take PS1 or PS2 games, or like old Game Boy games. So I guess I kind of always thought that they would in my head, like, oh, it's GameStop. They have old games. They'll take them. But no, they don't take old games anymore, which is crazy because it's just I realize how old I'm getting. I've been gaming forever, but yeah, they didn't take the PS1 games. Most of mine were the ones that I had for PS1 were Final Fantasy games anyway. And I was looking online. You can they're all original Black Label, like first run Final Fantasy games. So I think I can get a pretty penny for them. Like I think Final Fantasy VII, especially, even used online, is like $30 or $40. So I'm just gonna sell those online probably. I've been selling my Magic cards to like get by with money and stuff. So I've already sold like 40 cards, I think, about 40 cards and 30 cards, and I think I've raked in about $800. And I haven't even got to the big cards yet, like the Dual Lands and the Wastelands and stuff. So, but that's not sustainable, unfortunately. So I'll have to figure out what to do after that. Maybe we'll start writing, try to, get something published on Cracked or something comedy based. I think I do want to try comedy, so maybe I will start trying to do the open mics. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just still doing the project, hanging out with people, doing trivia and things like that. Cleaning, mostly cleaning. Can't wait till we finally get everything cleaned. Oh, it's probably gonna take another month because like I said, we just do it here and there. But it's gonna be good once it's done. It's gonna feel great. It's gonna feel great. So yeah, this week I'm playing Evoland 2, which is pretty cool. I've been enjoying it a lot. Last week was Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Didn't really like that as much as people. I know lots of people love that game. I wasn't really getting into it that much. I liked Evoland 2. Next week was supposed to be Beautiful Joe, but I couldn't find any copies of it. Like I couldn't find any like PlayStation copies. I don't have a GameCube, so I couldn't find any GameCube copies. It's really old. Tried to emulate it, and the emulator wasn't really working, so I just went ahead and replaced that game with Cave Story Plus, which is another game that I've heard a lot of good things about. So I'll be playing Cave Story Plus next week. But yeah, almost done. Next week is week 35, so getting there, over halfway. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. I'll update you guys probably. Maybe after I get back from Mississippi, the 12th to the 20th, but more than likely probably after RAGBRAI, because then there'll probably be a lot to talk about. So I'll get back to you guys after the bike ride. But yeah, all my friends in Korea and overseas, love you guys, miss you guys. Hope to see you guys at some point. Come visit you. Everybody else, Mom, Dad, Jesse, all you guys here who I haven't had a chance to see very much in the States. Love you guys too. And hopefully I'll see you soon as well. As for everybody else, if you tuned in, thanks for watching. You're like the third person that watches this besides me. So thank you for that. And I'll just see you guys later. So bye-bye. Have a good one.